internet, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a Erin Condren life planner plan with me video. I have not sat down to film one of these in quite a few months now. I think towards the end of last year I don't know, I started feeling a little uninspired to work in my Erin Condren planner, and I was really shifting all my attention into bullet journaling. So then after I got back from Japan, I just kind of felt a sudden urge to start working in my Erin Condren planner. And I thought what I would have to do is actually start filming plan with me's, but I just wasn't inspired. So I decided, like, I took a very deliberate decision to work in my Erin Condren planner, but not film any plan with me's, because I remember when I first started journaling, there was something really nice and calming about journaling without having to worry about how it comes off onto a video, having to speak out loud and being able to take my time. Like, I could literally plan a week over the course of a few days, bits and pieces here and there in the evening. There was no pressure. And I've really gotten back to loving my Erin Condren because of it. So I think I just needed that break to find myself. And I've changed my planning style a little bit, not much to be honest. Like, I don't think you'll notice a huge difference. Anyways, that's enough rambling. It's like 2 minutes of rambling at the start of the video. Nobody wants to hear that. So this is the week we'll be planning in. It's the first full week of March. I've decided to use this kit. I'm looking at it now and I'm hoping it's suited for Erin Condren. I forgot I had this kit from Blank Slate Stickers. It's kind of like a very ocean themed one. It must have fallen in between the bazillion notebooks or planners I have, and I completely lost track, and I completely forgot I had it. So as I'm doing a lot of decluttering at the moment. Oh my gosh, I feel like I have so much to talk to you guys about, because I feel like I haven't had a chance to sit down and actually talk. It's always been unboxing stuff where I don't talk about stuff. Anyways, so much to catch up on. And so a lot of my decluttering oh, actually there's two kits here. Oh, how cute is this? Okay, I'm gonna have to use this for a different spread in the future, but I really wanted to use this one, so yeah. This was the intention for today. And yeah, I discovered it after actually decluttering, and I've discovered so many things while decluttering, so decluttering has really changed my life, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and put down the bottom strips. There's no date covers as part of this kit, I don't think. I just went through it and I didn't see anything, so I will ignore the date covers. I'll put the weather stickers down. Yeah, and I'm actually just going to talk through this bit. I'm not going to speed it up. This is one of the parts of the video where I don't really need to think too much. I can go on autopilot and I can still talk. Okay, this is not going to cover all the lines, so maybe I need some washi tape at the top. So I'll align it at the bottom, and then I'll get some thin washi tape later. So I really should have created a list of things to talk about, because what usually happens in moments like this is I just start to ramble and I don't feel like there's a sequential order in things in what I say. Also, I have to admit that when I'm talking and filming and doing stuff at the same time, I feel like my English level goes down like many levels. For some reason, I can't articulate myself very clearly, and I can't think of the right words to use, and then I just sound like I don't know English very well. So my apologies in advance. I'm just checking the weather online at the moment. So it looks like it's not going to be that hot of a week this week. It's kind of, the temperature's starting to fall, kind of like mid-20s, I think. So, which is good, because the last few weeks I've only been using like sunny stickers because it's always been so hot. It'll still be kind of warm, but not too hot. 27 on Tuesday. Wednesday, it's really dropped 16 degrees. So is that, yeah, showers. So I use light rain for days and showers. And then on Thursday, it goes back to sunny, so 22 degrees. And then Friday, 24, so it's starting to warm up. Then Saturday, mostly sunny. Oh, that would be nice, because we are, as I said, going away for the weekend, so it'll be good to get some good weather, 24, and Sunday, 24 as well. Perfect. Yeah, I'll just put it over that. I'm going to break convention and go straight to the sidebar. I know I usually do that at the end, but I just kind of like doing it a little bit earlier. So I'm going to take the quote box. Salt in the air, sand in my hair. There we go. Mostly straight. Yep. And they have hydration, and they have like what I would deem step count. They don't have any habit trackers. I don't know if I should put down a habit tracker. Yes, I will. I'll just track one habit. Okay, so one's usually face mask and one's usually vitamin D. Then we have the hydration, and then I'm going to use this as my step count. And that should take us right to the bottom, I'm hoping. Yes. Oh my gosh, guys, how? I mean, it's just a little off, but that's pretty much close to perfect because I'm going to get... Okay, cool. Sidebar done. Let's go on to Monday. Okay, I usually like to put glitter headers at the top, but this kit doesn't have it, and I kind of want to stay a little bit closer to the kit's original authenticity, so that's fine. I'm going to mark down... The first thing I'll mark down is James' birthday. Now I can't think of all the things I want to talk about, even though at the beginning of the video I was like, I have so many things I want to talk about. Yeah, I do feel like I haven't spoken to you guys in a really long time for some reason. Even though I have been uploading videos, it's just not the same. So I think I want to talk about decluttering first and what that's been doing for me. So I don't know if you guys watch any of my other channels. Okay, just a warning, the way I'm going to plan is going to be a little bit everywhere. I don't think it's going to be completely sequential just because the way my mind is working is a little different. So hopefully it makes sense. It'll come all together and you'll see how it all comes together. But yeah, just be warned, it may not make sense initially. I wanted to talk a little bit about decluttering because I feel like I have no idea why, but I feel like I've just discovered how beneficial real decluttering is. And when I say real decluttering, I don't mean just cleaning up a small section of the house or something like that, but like really going through a large chunk of my things and just removing them, like throwing them out or donating them. I don't think anything I had was worthy of selling, so I didn't bother selling anything. But yeah, I think it was a really necessary step for me just because I feel like I try to do a lot. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I personally feel I try to do a lot, but it makes me happy to be able to do a lot, so I keep wanting to do a lot of things. But I do struggle to maintain everything. So like the planner channel, for example, is one of the things I think I've done a pretty okay job with maintaining. I feel like I do skip out on videos here and there, but for the most part I've been pretty consistent. But if you see other aspects of my life in terms of like my main channel, vlogging, blogging, and like a whole bunch of other stuff that isn't online, there's a lot of inconsistencies. I'll do something for a while, like I'll be really motivated and focused and do it, and then after a while I'll just like give up because I just can't do it anymore, or I forget, or I let it go. And so that's really bothered me because I know that inconsistency in a lot of things in my life is one of the reasons I don't feel like I make much progress in things, if that makes sense. Yeah, and I couldn't figure out why I was generally being so inconsistent with a lot of things, because I feel like the desire to get things done is there, but I don't know why I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I think I'm going to use this over here, but I might have to wipe this out. So I decided one of the issues that I did find I had generally with not being consistent is that when the time came to do something, I couldn't be bothered. And a big reason was because it would just be too much effort to do it. So for example, filming videos that were makeup related, I found really challenging sometimes because I would need to spend about an hour finding all the makeup products I wanted to use. I would need to make sure I have all the right SD cards, the batteries were charged. It seems all very simple, but I feel like when you have maybe too much clutter around, it can be very hard to focus on that sort of stuff. So that was like one of the main things that I decided I was going to change, and so I just decluttered like a crazy person, to the point where I think maybe my cats were worried they'd be next. I think taking that from like Dave Ramsey. And honestly, it really worked out. So after I managed to, I think I spent like a week after coming up from Japan and recovering from my illness, I spent a good week, but not like a solid week, but broken up over time, just going crazy and just decluttering as much as I could. And I think I literally had like 5 or 6 garbage bags worth of stuff that I eventually had to some donate, and then a lot of it was unfortunately to throw away. It just made everything so much easier. Like, things were clearer in my head, I could process thoughts easier, and it's like I still have clutter, I still need to keep going. It wasn't just a one-off thing, but that push that I had and that like I'm just tired of being tired made all the difference. And so I don't know if you've noticed, touch wood, but I've been pretty good with my uploads now. Like, my main channel is actually getting videos uploaded more consistently, and I want to maintain that at least for a good time until I can figure out what I want to do on my main channel, because I am still not 100% sure what my long-term goal is for that main channel. I think it's still going to be makeup, fashion, something like that related, but I have no idea. I think I want to include more cosplay things into it, and I'm just not really sure how to do that yet, so that's my plan. I don't know, decluttering has really made the biggest difference for me in terms of just being more productive and just honestly just being a lot calmer and not as stressed out. It's really helped. So it feels so simple. Like, people are going to say, of course, just don't have so much crap at home and you'll be fine, but I'm not sure why it took me so long. Maybe I'm just really slow or something like that. It's put me in a much better mood as well, I'm not gonna lie. I still want to carry it through in a lot of aspects. Like, I'd like to really organize my sticker collection, for one. That's definitely something on my mind. And I'd really want to start organizing just my workflow and how I do my videos, how I do pretty much everything in my life, and see if I can optimize it. So that's my goal. I think that's going to be a slow goal, but I think the main thing is also maintenance. I've always had issue with that. I would always like clean my room, and then over time things would just clutter up again, and I wouldn't bother to work on that. I would just let it clutter up over time and I didn't care. Well, this time I do care, so I'm going to make sure that that doesn't happen. It's going to be a little same here because I'm going to be driving back, but that's okay. You know what? Maybe I'll do that. I'll overlap it. Tweezers to help align it properly. Yeah. So the other thing that I want to talk about was this weekend getaway, which I'm like literally planning right now. When I did my flip through plan with me, I don't know if you guys watched that. I think it was like a week or so ago. I realized at the start of the year, I actually spent quite a bit of time going to different hotels because I was just, at some point, I was really inspired to take the weekends away and just give myself a chance to film videos and all that sort of stuff. Mostly because I wanted to experience more of country Victoria, which is where I live in Victoria, but also because I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna work in this part now. But also because I wanted to really push my filming. I don't know if it really comes across at all on any of my channels. I feel like maybe it doesn't, but I really love cinematography. I love shooting great video. I love combining it with music. I mean, look at my book of fables. If you guys ever saw my original book of fables series, that's pretty much the thing I'm most passionate about, making videos like that. And so I was using those weekend trips to just try and give myself an excuse to shoot really nice videos where I didn't have to worry about, oh, this is like, firstly, I live in the suburbs, so it's kind of boring, but at the same time, I don't exactly want to be shooting my entire neighborhood either. It kind of gave me that excuse to go away and shoot some awesome videos. Okay, so what ended up actually happening, after I did all those videos, I uploaded them to YouTube, I carry on with my normal life, just not a care in the world, and I get contacted by American Express asking if they can use some of the footage because they really liked it and they wanted to use it for some campaign or something. I think I was too in shock to even really pay attention to what they needed it for. Didn't even, like, in retrospect, when I told my friends, they were like, why didn't you charge them? It's American Express. They can afford to pay you for the footage. Honestly, did not even think of that. I think I was just way too honored, flattered, excited that anybody, especially a company like them, would even care to talk to me. That did not occur to me that I should have asked for any sort of compensation. I just agreed to it and be like, of course, take it, please do. And it just completely inspired me. Like, I felt so happy because it kind of validated what I was doing, if that makes sense. I was never doing it to get featured or to make money or anything like that. I did it because I loved it so much. I just have so much fun, and I still have a way to go. Like, when I look at my old videos, I have so much more work I need to put in to really up my game. It really lifted me. Like, I don't even know how else to say it except that it really lifted me and it made me so happy. I just realized I'm not going to have enough YouTube stickers because I'm uploading about 5 videos a week now, and in a week, not 5 videos a week, 5 videos in a week, and I only have 4 little TV stickers. And I've been using TV stickers as my upload days. So I upload on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Alright, doesn't matter. I'm just gonna have to wing it. Maybe I really need to get like a YouTube set of stickers. But yeah, I don't know how else to explain it except that it really inspired me, and it made me think that I want to push myself harder, I want to work harder, I want to create amazing content, and And it's not because I want to be featured on more things. Honestly, I don't think I'll ever get that feature again. Like, I just could not imagine ever any company contacting me and saying, hey, can we use your videos because they're amazing. I don't know. Maybe, but I just don't see it happening. So yeah, because of that, I've decided I wanted to do a couple more weekends away where feasible. Obviously, I don't think I could do every weekend away. That would be really hard to afford and maintain and stuff like that. The good thing about weekends away, and especially it's going to be a long weekend because we have the Labor Day public holiday coming up, so we can really take our time and not stress out about rushing back for work or anything, because Monday is a public holiday. So we'll come back on Sunday, and then Monday we can use as a day to run our errands and stuff like that. So I've just been really inspired and I'm excited. I'm kind of trying, I think I'm going to have to storyboard what I want to shoot on Saturday and Sunday before I go, because I find that when I storyboard stuff, they just play out a lot better. Makes sense because it's all a bit more planned. So yeah, I'm just really excited about that. I think honestly I'm in such a good mood recently. I feel happier, I feel more positive, and I don't know if it's all because I've been decluttering or not. I'm gonna move this down just a little bit. I probably shouldn't have whited out every single box because then you get a little bit of like spill over or something, but what's done is done. That is pretty much the update as to what's happening. I feel like I don't have a ton more. I've been trying to think about, oh yeah, so I've been thinking a lot about my main channel, and I've filmed a couple videos now just kind of expressing my thought process and my thinking, because I do want to do more videos on that main channel. But I'll be honest, I have a lot of insecurities about that channel as well. Back when I started YouTube and I was doing makeup tutorials, I just felt like, not that there weren't a lot of amazing makeup artists, they definitely were, but I felt like most people who were doing makeup tutorials back then were like more everyday-ish, kind of like me, like just like people who just did it because they loved it and it was just a very everyday person next door sort of thing. And so even though my makeup skills, like I still don't think my makeup skills are very good. I have a lot to learn and a lot of room to grow, but I didn't feel so fish out of water. Whereas I feel like the skill level now, because YouTube has really exploded, the skill level now is insane. There are some truly amazing makeup artists, like professional makeup artists that have come onto YouTube now. And when I think about filming any makeup tutorial, I'm like, I have nothing to offer, like nothing to offer. Like no one would want to learn makeup off me because I've got nothing to teach in comparison. But I still want to do makeup videos, so what could I offer that is at all interesting? And then I just thought about, maybe I should just do videos I want to do, which is to go back to doing, well, not back, but to do kind of like a version of Book of Fables, and maybe to do some sit-down videos where I just talk and do my makeup and get ready for the day, and just keep it really light, really casual, really kind of going in with not too much of a plan of, okay, I'm going to do these things and this is how my channel direction is going to go. Just kind of do videos that I feel like doing in that moment and then uploading them and see how they go. I think that's what I'm probably going to end up doing. And I think over time, by doing that, I might be able to find types of videos I'll enjoy doing, maybe. At the end of the day, YouTube is really a great hobby for me. Like, I enjoy it, I get a lot of fun, and I'm not really doing it so I can afford, like, and it's not like a job or anything where I depend on the income or anything like that. I already have a full-time job that I have to go to every single day, well, 5 days a week, and I don't get a lot of choice in the things I mean, I get a choice, like, this sounds so terrible, but do you know what I mean? Like, I don't necessarily get a say on what I'd like to do. So I think for YouTube, I'm going to just focus more on making videos that I personally enjoy doing, watching, and probably try to worry a little bit less. I think it's always going to be in my consciousness where if I talk about, like, this is how I do my wing liner, I'm going to get people telling me, no, that's not how you're supposed to do it. Like, if you did it this way, like a real professional, it would turn out like this. I think I just need to get those thoughts out of my mind and not worry about it and not stress about it too much and just let it naturally flow. Hopefully I'm making coherent sense. One thing I've learned about doing stuff and talking on camera is that I'm not necessarily great at making coherent sense as I go along. because I'm kind of circling in my conversational topics as I'm still trying to focus and making sure everything aligns, and then making sure things are in shot. So I apologize that these videos are always going to be a little bit more on the rambly side. Hopefully you guys don't mind. That seems really crooked. I'm looking at it now, I'm like, how did this become so crooked? I do need a to-do for this as well though, like just a list of things to do. I do have some more of these, but I think I like that these are like squared, like sharp corners. I'm gonna take this one, and I'll take the bottom 3. I've had some of my friends suggest that maybe I should have been doing declutter videos, but those are the same reason I've decided I don't think I want to do any videos on like home renovation or moving to the new home or anything like that. When I film videos, there needs to be some sort of plan involved, and you need to be kind of cognizant of what you're filming to make sure that it flows, it makes sense, it's watchable, it's coherent, things like that. You still need to be really aware of that stuff when you're filming videos. And I can tell you that when I'm in a stressful situation, when I'm just trying to deal with something, when I need to plan things out, and I myself don't have a structured viewpoint on how things are going to carry out, having to also, on top of that, film a video and then edit it, it's not going to help the situation. It's just going to stress me out even more. So yeah, I kind of made that decision that I wouldn't film that. Okay, I'm just looking at my spread now. Sorry, I've opened it up. Let me zoom you guys out a little bit. So that's the whole spread right now. I'm just trying to think what else I could add to it, or whether I might just leave these white spaces so that I can fill them out as I go along in the week. I also thought about maybe filming not a plan with me, but a journal with me video, where during the week I do fill it out as I naturally would with text and everything, and then I film like once a day little snippets, and then I stitch them all together and do a voiceover so you can kind of see my thought process throughout the week. That would just require a little bit more commitment, because when I film my plan with me videos, I have to set up the lights and everything. So I'm thinking about it. Let me know what you guys think, if you think that would be interesting or too busy to watch. That might be hard to film, I'm not really sure. I think I'm gonna get some washi tape and then fill out the bottom part here. I'm gonna check out, so this is I have a couple of these washi tape drawers. This looks insane, and it is insane. I have a few of these, and I've tried to color coordinate it. It's so satisfying to see it color coordinated. So I've picked this one out, which was sitting here, and I think this is probably the closest. On camera it looks way too green. In person it feels like it matches better. Let me see, what about this one? I feel like this might be too light. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this one. Even if it is a little lighter, I think you'll be okay. So let me move that aside and flip back to half. Yeah, I have this feeling that this washi tape looks really light, but it's going to be even lighter when I, take it out. Oh, it's okay. It's not perfect, but that's not like what I'm aiming for either. So I'm going to let it overlap a little bit on the... I'm just going to let it overlap a little bit, and then I'll clean it up. Where's my scissors? Under the washi tape. Man, I remember when Plan With Me's used to be all about the washi tape for the bottom strip. Like, we always used to do that. And now kits come with the bottom strip, so you don't need to. I kind of miss those days a little bit. Okay, there we go. Let me go clean that up. Okay, I've cleaned up the washi tape. I think what I'm going to do is shut off the camera and just fill out the rest of it. Like, I still have to actually write these down and write a few bits and pieces in, maybe put in a few more stickers, but I just know that I'll be able to do that faster if I'm not pressured to like film and talk at the same time. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. As you can see, I've added a few extra things, but not really a lot. I've really gotten into the habit of not wanting to set too many things concrete, because I know that it can change, and I don't know how to say it. Like, I use my bullet journal as my like really workhorse journal, but I also use this as well to kind of organize my thoughts, if that makes sense. I feel like my bullet journal is a lot more detailed, whereas this is a little bit more strategic, but also some journaling, because I will go back and add certain memories that happened and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm just trying to find my way around this whole journal world. But this is the entire spread. I love it. It is so serene and calm, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys in the next video. This is Celina reporting from my room. Back to you, internet.